Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. I just wanted to start off by apologising for not being online for a while. I've been really poorly, and so has my family as well, so that is why I haven't had much time to colour or do any videos. We've all had some sort of flu type thing, which has just been awful because it's you're probably still hearing my throat hanging around, and my youngest daughter has had a bit of a relapse, so she's still quite poorly. My older daughter was the only one that got the flu jab this year, and she seems to have come out of it quite lightly, whereas my husband and I and my youngest daughter Amy didn't get the flu jab, and it's really struck us hard. So yeah, that's why I haven't been around, but fingers crossed we're all on the mend now. My daughter's back at school. She only needed to have one day off last week with it. My husband had to take a few days off work, firstly because he was poorly, and then second of all because I was poorly and I needed some help with childcare. So he's gone back to work today, my daughter's gone back to school, and then it's just Amy, who's having a little sleep at the moment, who's still not 100% herself. So hopefully by the end of this week we will all be back to normal, because it seems like it's been going on for a long time, and it'll also teach me to get the flu jab next year, because I always get flu jab every year, and for some reason this year I decided I didn't need to get it, and this is what's happened. So yeah, I'm definitely getting it next year, even if I have to pay for it. So, like I said, I hope everyone else is well. I'm working on Masja Berg's free downloadable colouring sheet on her website for Valentine's, and I was aiming to start this a lot before Valentine's, but as I said, I've been poorly, so I've only just got around to starting it, and I probably won't be able to finish it now because, what is it, the 11th, I think, the 11th of February today, so it only gives me a few days till Valentine's. But if you wanted to download this copy, just go to her website. I'll put her name in the description, and if you just follow her name to her website, you'll be able to download this. And I think she's doing like a colour along on Instagram, on her Instagram page, so you can pop it up on Instagram, and then everybody else will be able to see how you've done. And I've seen some really lovely versions of this, and I had some great ideas of what I wanted to do, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm going to be able to finish it before Valentine's, but that doesn't really matter. I'm sure I can carry on with it in my own time. So I'm using Luminance, Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. I don't use these very often, so I thought I'd get these out and have a go. The only issue with these Luminance pencils is that they don't have a massive range of colours. So that is why I don't tend to use them as much as my Prismas or my Polychromos. But my idea for this page was lots of pinks and reds, and maybe some purples as well. Make it very Valentine-y. So I'm using the Luminance Crimson Alizane. I think it's really hard to see because it's in such light writing. And then a Scarlet. So 070 and 589. These pencils are lovely to blend with. They blend really, really well, and they also blend well with the Prismacolors. So I've been working on Ivy, and I've had the time. I'll show you what I've got up to so far. So I'm on this page. On my Facebook, I think I posted that my baby daughter had managed to get hold of a yellow pen and scribble on the page. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to get rid of that? And then I decided I was going to keep it, because this book is actually meant for them anyway, and it'd be nice to look back at it in time and see that she tried to help. So I thought, my original view for this was that I wanted to do it all blue, but because she used yellow pen, I thought I could incorporate the yellow pen into this page by doing a couple of yellow flowers. So I've just got to finish off the background, so this bit here, and then the bit at the side, and then I need to finish off the butterfly, and that page will be done. But I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. It's been taking a while, and I was getting a little bit bored of doing blue, so it's nice to have a break from the blue and go on to this for a change. And I also got myself a board to go behind my colouring, as you can see, a nice pink one, which is good for the theme of Valentine. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was about £4 or £5, and they do so many different colours that I could swap and change depending on the theme. But we'll use this one for a while and see how we get on. But I can imagine it's going to get quite dirty quite easily with all the pencil markings. But yeah, it was very hard to choose a colour because, like I said, there was so many different colours to choose from. I did consider white, but I thought that would get mucky very, very quickly. Oh, and I got it from Hobbycraft. I think it's the Winsor & Newton mounting board, so intended to do mounts for pictures, but obviously you can use it for whatever you like. So Valentine's is coming up. I'll be interested to know what people are planning. If you want to leave me any comments on what you're going to be doing on Valentine's Day. I think it's a Thursday, isn't it, this week, Valentine's? Which makes it a little bit harder to do that much when it's in the middle of the week. I think we'll celebrate Valentine's at the weekend. My in-laws, I think, are going to have my two girls for a sleepover, and then my husband and I will either go out for a meal or just get a takeaway in and watch a film, which would be nice because we don't get to do that often now. We've got two small children, and the best thing we're looking forward to is a lie-in. So that'll be lovely on Sunday to have a lie-in. But we don't really tend to celebrate Valentine's that much. We give each other cards, but that's about it. Valentine's is actually our anniversary of when we met. So we've been together for, I think it's 14 years this year. And we've been married for be three years this year. So time flies, as they say. So I had a bit of a shopping trip this morning. As I've been in the house the last few days, decided I needed to get out and get some fresh air, so we went to our local retail park and I got a top for myself and a top for my older daughter Elizabeth, which was nice, and had a coffee. I went with my mother. So I did that for a few hours. My daughter Elizabeth's on half term next week, so she gets a week off school, and she's got a party on the Monday, so I thought it'd be nice to get her a new top to wear for the party. It's a little trampoline park party, so she's going to be doing lots of jumping around and she'll love it. I mean, you're going to have to excuse me, I'm just going to grab myself a tissue. Oh, I'm back. So we haven't got much planned for half term. Usually I like to plan quite a lot so that we've got something to do every day. But unfortunately there doesn't seem to be much going on in the county over half term. So yeah, she's got the party on the Monday, and then we're meeting some friends on the Friday to go to a farm as it's lambing excuse me, as it's lambing season. So it'd be nice if we get to see some lambs. And apart from that, there isn't much more going on. As I said, I'm sure we'll find something to do. I'm just picking colours at the moment. I might do some purple. So I've picked out the violet brown and the ultramarine violet. See how they get on together. Oh, that one, you see that one? It was breaking. Let's give it a sharpen and see how it happens. I'm using the Caran d'Ache sharpener, which I find is the best sharpener for these pencils. They're quite chunky, so they don't fit in all the sharpeners, I find. Where shall I start? Let's start here. Ooh, broken. It's very windy outside today. I don't know if you just heard that, but I think a bin just blew over. So we did the usual over the weekend, where my daughter went swimming in the morning and then to gymnastics afterwards, and then we didn't do much after that because we all still felt a bit rubbish, so we came home and had a bit of an easy afternoon. Excuse me. And then on Sunday, yesterday, my daughter needed some new trainers, so I went to get her some new trainers. she came away with 2 pairs of trainers. But they're both very nice. She got some Nikes and some Converse. Nikes for when she goes to gymnastics, and then a Converse for best. So they're very nice. And then she has a marble jar, so for good behaviour. So when she does something good, or she does well at school, she gets marbles. And when she fills the marble jar, she gets either a toy or a day out. So for instance, last time she filled her marble jar, which was just before Christmas, I believe, she decided that she wanted to go out for the day with her friend from school. So that's what we did. We picked up her friend and they went out for the day and had lunch. And then the marble jar disappeared over Christmas because we had Elf come to visit us, who was watching for good behaviour, so we didn't need the marble jar. And then when Elf went back to Father Christmas, the marble jar came back out, and she's just finished filling it from Christmas. So she decided she wanted to go to the Disney shop and choose one of the soft princess dolls to go in her collection. So they're about 30 centimetres long, and she's got at the moment Moana, Belle, Ariel, Anna and Elsa, and she knew that she wanted to get Rapunzel, tangled Rapunzel. So we went to the Disney shop as well yesterday, and she picked out Rapunzel to go with her collection. I saw a lovely Tinkerbell. I think Tinkerbell might be the next one she's going to choose, which is nice because it's something that she can keep. And sometimes when she gets her marble toy, she does like to choose junk that's what we like to call plastic tat, that she will play with for half a day and then it never comes out again, and it's usually something she's seen on YouTube. So particularly something like an LOL doll, which is fine, but they're not cheap. And when she opens these surprise things, there's just nothing to them. So you think you've just spent all this money on something that there's nothing to it. So we're quite happy for her to choose something from the Disney shop because she can keep it and she plays with it more, and it's better quality. I'm not liking these colours very much. They don't seem to be blending very well. They're really scratchy, this one. This is the one that was broken. I'll keep with it. I'll use a darker purple, I think, for the inside of the flower. If I can find one. Let's try violet. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Not nice sound. That's a bit better. So yeah, we're looking forward to half term. Be nice to not have to get up early and rush off to school every morning. And before we know it, it'll be Easter. Can't believe how quickly time is going. It's already February. Seems like yesterday it was only Christmas. Just going to give this a sharpen. So like the Prismacolors, the luminance do tend to get blunt quite quickly. I'll sharpen that too much, it's going to break. There we go. I was thinking I might do some gel pens on this one as well. Maybe for the letters and the heart in the middle. Use a bit of gel pen. We had a lovely meal last night. We've got a Five Guys that's opened not too far from us. So my husband went out and grabbed a takeaway and brought it home. And I love Five Guys. It's if you don't know what it is, it's a burger bar. It's got some lovely burgers in it. And the chips. You can get some chips that are covered in Cajun seasoning, and they're quite spicy, but they taste lovely. And my daughter loves it too, so she was pleased. Pleased because she got her Rapunzel doll, 2 pairs of trainers, and then Five Guys. So she had a pretty good day yesterday. You can either take away or you can sit in, which we have done in the past, but yeah, I didn't really feel like sitting in yesterday, so my husband grabbed a takeaway and brought it home. I think it's our new favourite thing, Five Guys. I don't know how long it's been around for, but it's only just recently come to us, so I'm finding these colours are looking a bit mucky. I don't know what it looks like on camera. I'll keep going though and see. Maybe I can come in with some white Posca pen at the end and try and make it a bit lighter. I usually quite like to plan out my colours, but I'm just grabbing them out of the case today, seeing how that goes. I think I'll have a go at doing some of the leaves now, maybe. So I'll use those 2 colours. So I've picked out Beryl Green 214 and Colbert Green 182. And just give them a sharpen. Start with these leaves. Oh, there we go, it's broken again. This happens to everybody. If it breaks when you first use it, or maybe I'm just sharpening it too much. It's quite a nice combination of greens. It's kind of not going how I planned. I was going to do it all pinks and reds, but never mind. Sorry, did I just hit the camera? I've been trying to work on my new swatch book as well, so I'm in the process of filling out all the Prismacolors at the moment. And then all the Prismacolor combinations. So that's taken a while to do. And although I like to have a swatch book, I don't particularly like having to do it because I feel like I'm wasting time. It's the time I could be spent colouring rather than swatching out colours, but it's so helpful to have a swatch book, especially like for example now, to get it out and check the colours before you actually put them on paper, because I probably would not have done this flower like this if I had had my swatch book handy, so I would have been able to see what the colours look like together. So I'm doing my swatch book again because if you'd seen in one of my last videos, my daughter got hold of my other one and scribbled all over it. So I wanted to start again and do it a fresh one where she won't be able to touch it, and do it a little bit differently this time and have some combinations in there as well, so I've got that to look at. I've printed this out on normal printer paper, which probably isn't helping. Let's get in there, I suppose. I find sometimes that I don't like the colouring, and if I keep going I can make it work. I may have to use some other pencils though in this, because like I said, the luminants don't have a massive colour range. I personally feel they don't have a massive colour range. So I think I've pretty much used the purples and the reds. So I'll bring in some other pencil ranges. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there for now because my daughter's going to be waking up from a nap soon. And I don't want to keep coughing at you. So I'll go and get myself a hot drink, I think. I just wanted to pop on and just let you all know that I'm still around. I'm just recovering from a horrible, horrible cold. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!